Yay!
We finally wrote a constitution.
About
Way
time.
better than that other garbage. What was it called again?
The Articles of Confederation? Something like that.
Anyway, you're gonna love it. It totally addresses all the problems that we used to have. Now we're gonna have federalism, separation of powers, and checks and balances. I just need you to sign right over there.
Hey, that sounds great. I'd love to sign it. Oh, wait a second. This doesn't mention anything about individual rights. How are the people going to be protected from tyranny?
That doesn't matter. We need a strong central government. We saw how things ended up without one. I mean, come on, just sign the thing so we can go home.
Nope, there's no way I'm signing this.
Well, why not? This is an easy solution.
There has to be some kind of protection for the people. The only way we're going to sign it if there's some changes.
Alright, what kind of changes?
Well, how about some amendments? Let's start off with, I don't know, 10?
10 amendments? Okay, what would they be?
Alright, let's start with number 1. Freedom of speech, press, petition, and to peacefully assemble.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but I didn't really think it was necessary to say it.
Right. And the second amendment should be the right to bear arms, and the third one should be that there will be no quartering of soldiers during times of peace. We both know how much that sucked.
Bear arms? Why are you bringing bears into this?
No, not bears. They should have the right to own guns. Federalists.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. But like, who doesn't own a gun these days?
That's the point. We want these rights to apply to the people in the future, not just now.
Go on.
Okay, so people should have the right to be protected from unreasonable search and seizure. It's not fair to have your property searched for no reason.
I mean, I guess that's true. I've heard stories about it, but I didn't really think they were true.
Ooh, I'm feeling the next one should be really long and drawn out. Into that could have been 5 separate amendments, but hey, let's make it harder for future history students to memorize these. You're welcome, College Board. So the 5th one should be the right to an indictment by grand jury, no double jeopardy, no self-incrimination, right to due process, and no, we should only be able to take land from the public with just competition.
Wow, that is really long and confusing. I'm not even sure I understood everything you just said.
Anyway, let's move on. Everyone should have the right to a public and speedy trial. People used to be put in jails and told that their court date was in 5 years. That's just not cool.
Come on, we wouldn't do that.
But who's to say it won't happen?
Okay.
Alright, following the same theme, the 7th Amendment should be that in cases exceeding $20, a right to a trial by jury is preserved.
Wait, $20? Why $20?
I don't know, man. Just go with it. Next, let's make sure no one gets cruel or unusual punishment for the 8th one.
Duh, we weren't planning to hold someone against a fire or something crazy like that. Sometimes I feel like these are obvious and completely unnecessary.
I mean, we gotta make sure that these are listed so that we can ratify this. Imagine North Carolina flipping out if they didn't know. Anyway, the 9th Amendment is going to be very important as it's going to give us more rights than listed on the Constitution.
Wait a second. Are you saying that this whole list is completely pointless? Because we could have just said that in the beginning? Like, come on. I could have been home by now.
I know it sounds dumb, but it's for the states. We're bound to forget something eventually. I mean, how are we supposed to see the future?
Is that all? Any more amendments?
How about one more? Let's make it so that any powers not delegated to the United States are reserved for the states. How does that sound?
Now will you sign it?
Well, there are some more issues we have.
Oh, what now? What needs to be fixed now?
What about the legislative branch? We still don't know what to do with it.
What do you mean? My Virginia plan is the best darn plan ever. And it seems fair to me. I mean, everybody's vote counts.
But my plan is equal. Like, all the states are at an equal level. The New Jersey plan is way better than your Virginia plan.
But there's only room for one legislature, and I'm not budging.
What if we could have both?
What do you mean by that?
We could have a bicameral legislature.
First bears, and now you're talking about camels?
Nah, B. I mean 2 houses for representation. The Senate and the House of Representatives. The Senate can have my plan, and the House can have your plans. Is that fair?
Oh, okay. I mean, sounds okay to me. Anything else you have a problem with?
What about slave representation? They would be useful in the South for representation.
Well, that's not fair. The northern states can't compete with those populations. We should just have them not count at all. I mean, they aren't even citizens.
I mean, we can't let them mean nothing to us. They live in our fields and we feed them.
Fine, but they can't count as a whole vote.
Okay, fine. How about 4/5 of a vote?
I mean, that's still too much. Bring it down to 3/5, and maybe we have a deal.
I guess that's fine. A little more than half a person.
Okay, so now, do you think we can finally sign this and ratify this biddy?
Sounds good to me. I get home to play Fortnite.
For what?
Don't worry about it, man. Woo!